We're going down to skin too, right? Calyx up front are always so crazy. All right. How you been, man? You fine? You get any work yet or no?
Heating up.
Yeah. Excited that the kids are back in school. That's always cool. So obviously here I'm just kind of debulking all this hair, just so I can kind of see what I'm doing and don't have to try to guess where my lines are, how far I'm taking it up. Because if you don't debulk and then you go in and try to skin them out, you'll have hair hanging over. So it's kind of hard to see where your lines are at. So I always recommend debulking. I typically use a 2 guard to do it, but any guard will really work, whatever you feel more comfortable blending into. Then once you debulk, I will start with the skin fade. I really don't have a specific team. I just like players, man. I like watching, you know, some of the players are so talented. It's unbelievable to watch them. I used to play basketball in high school. And so, you know, to be able to see like the fundamental, you know, the way they play fundamentally in the NBA. So like the Warriors, they're really big into the basics. You know, the pass, shoot kind of stuff. I always set in my first guideline with no guard, lever open. And then before I go to my next guard, I like to knock out this bald line. So as I'm cutting, I'm kind of just playing with the lever and knocking that out. And then we go to our 1 guard, lever open. And because we're doing a faux hawk, you can kind of take the 1 kind of high because we're gonna end up kind of dipping into the crown with a guard and shaping that faux hawk look. You'd also be surprised how easy it is to blend even a 1 guard into the top. So if you're scared of going too high, you know, just work on it, and it's really quite easy to blend it in. And what I did here was I did a 1 guard open, closed it, and then we softened up that line down here. We'll go back with our half guard, knock that out. Now this is our 1 guard, 1.5 guard. Kind of take it up. Close it. And then before we dig into the top with the guard, I'm gonna trim down and get the center where I want it, and then we'll kind of blend it in from there. But now we're just gonna work our way down. This is a 1 guard open. Then we're going to use our half guard. Knock out this last line right here. Here, use your corners. Just kind of play with the lever. What are you guys doing today, man? Hanging out? Little quality time? I got you on camera, you better watch out. All right, now we're gonna work on the other side. We'll come back and detail that side. Again, we're gonna knock this bottom line out real quick. We'll close it and soften this line. One and a half again, lever open. Basically the same steps as we did the other side. Typically I wouldn't show this because it is the same exact process, but I had a couple of people ask if I could, so. This is the 1 guard lever open. Now we're working our way down. Clean it all up, and then we'll grab our half guard to connect it. And his hair, it fades pretty good. And then we'll go back and detail it here in a minute. And all that good stuff. All right, so now we're gonna just kind of get our point that we want to fade into for the faux hawk on the top. Saturate the hair. Sorry. Then what I like to do with a faux hawk, instead of cutting this way, I'm gonna come to the side. Now I'm gonna set my guideline in here. And then we're gonna kind of chop all that up, make sure it's in the center. Just like that. And now we can come this side and then even it all out. And then we're gonna hold our fingers like that and taper it in to that center point. That's gonna be our guideline. And once we get this all cleaned up, we'll go back with our clippers and start blending up. Same on the other side. Double check everything. All right, let's dry it. All right, as you start this, you want to kind of start with a longer guard. So this is a 3 guard and I'm gonna open it. Kind of just glide up. Two guard.
What's the name of it? Where? Yeah, go right ahead.
Now we're going with our shears. Your hair is pretty long, man. Perfect. Now we just need to detail the sides, and then he's ready to go. What you want to do is look in the mirror and make sure you don't see any kind of lines. Now he's got some contrast with the gray and dark hair, so sometimes there's some illusions happening, and it's just dark hair, strips of dark hair. He's an old man, so that's what we gotta do. Looking pretty good.
I get worse every time they see me. What? I know, right? What is going on? Ready?
All right, double check everything in the mirror. Now we're gonna style it. Let's blow them off a little bit. Now typically with a faux hawk, I would recommend using a matte pomade. Here we got the uppercut. This stuff's phenomenal. It's real light, but it also has a great hold. I mean, real creamy, but it'll hold great. Put it in, kind of shape the hair. So his hair is kind of tough because he's got calyx in the front. So that's why we take the guard up.
Just in the last couple of weeks. But, I mean, 6 months ago, different specials? Yep. All the MRIs and all
Just comb everything to the center and forward, and that's how you do a faux hawk. Just like that. Looks great. And once you style it, if you kind of see something, you can go back in and touch it all up. I think it looks pretty good. Let's skin you out. Last thing I like to do is to skin them out. I do this at the end just so I don't have to repeat any steps. Now I like to go down and then come up and flick out at the end.